welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a Christmas look again, this time with red lips, so I hope you actually like this video. So we start off with a clean face and then I go on to my Smashbox Style Files Shadow in the color Shadow 2, which is a pale pink. So if you don't have this palette, you can always use any pale pink you have at home. And then I'm just using my finger to cover my eyelid with it and just blend that color in. And so this is what it looks like. From the same eyeshadow palette, I'm using shadow number 1, which is dark brown, and it has a bit of shimmer in it. You can always use whatever dark brown you may have. I'm using this on the corner of my eyelids, and then I'm going to blend that in. So you can always go darker with it, put some eye primer on and then put on a few layers. I'm just putting on maybe 2 or 3 layers for a faint look, because I am going to have red lips which are quite strong, and then just blend that in, blend it inwards towards the inner corners of your eyes so that it is more blended, and then use your Rimmel. For me, I used my Rimmel Scandaleyes Kohl Kajal in the color bronze, and I'm just going over wherever I put my brown eyeshadow and then also under my eye, and that one is going to be also 3/4 like I usually do with this eyeliner. And once again I use my blending brush and blend. So by blending it, I'm just going to get rid of the harshness of the lines I may have drawn, and also merge the brown eyeshadow together with this bronze eyeliner that I put on top. So your eyes look brighter because there's a little bit of shimmer in this bronze eyeliner, and there's a little bit of shimmer in the brown eyeshadow as well. So it's just highlighted now. Next I go on to my mascara. This is Tarte's Lash, what's it called again? Lights Camera Lashes. So I recommend you actually put many coats of mascara on, because your eyelashes should look really good unless you're putting falsies on. So put as much as you can. And then I use my L'Oreal True Match Super-blendable concealer in neutral to conceal under my eye, so a V shape there, and then above my eyebrows, and then my forehead, another V shape, at the inner corners of my eyes, around my nose, and around my mouth, and on my chin. So basically I look like I am face painting right now, which is quite interesting. And then just, oh, scary face. Blend. So I use my concealer brush and just blend that concealer. I'm actually going for a thick concealer look. Usually I don't put so much concealer or foundation and things like that, but this time, because it's the red lip, I'm not taking any chances, because if you don't have a well concealed face, the red lip can look really weird on the face. So it looks like I'm just painting my face. And I'm doing this because I actually use powder instead of foundation, liquid foundation, so this is somewhat like my liquid foundation. I'm using Sephora's mattifying compact powder in Kohl mahogany. This is not exactly my color, but it does make me look a bit like I've been in the sun, so I'm using this. And then just going over all of the concealer and blending. I cannot remind you enough of how important it is to blend. I'm not very happy with the discoloration around my mouth, so I'm going over with more concealer and I'm blending upward so that it doesn't look like I'm always frowning, because I have lines that actually bring my face down, or that skin around my mouth, it goes down, so I'm blending upward for those parts. So after I do that, I go over with the mattifying powder again. This is just to get rid of the color of the concealer and blend it to the rest of my face so that it looks like it's all the same color. And then I do my eyebrows. I'm using my Sleek brow kit in the color dark, and I am just filling in all the sparse hairs in my eyebrows. So all those areas that have too few hairs, I'm actually just going over them to give me more color and definition to frame my eyes. This is the final eye look. I'm still dissatisfied with the mouth region, so I'm going with my MAC Pro Concealer and Corrector palette with the orange shade, and I am going over all those places where it looks really dark. So this is what you do for hyperpigmentation. If you have dark skin like myself, then you put the orange shade to correct first, and then you put on your concealer, but of course you can always do it the other way as well, and back with powder on top of it. I'm using two blushes from Tarte and Sleek. For Tarte, I'm using Amazonian Clay 12 Hour Blush in the color Magic, and for Sleek, I'm using Flamingo. Magic is a pinkish coral, while Flamingo is a bright, almost fuchsia color. So just put that at the high points of your cheek and blend them in together. Next, I go on to my contouring. I'm using MAC's Pro Conceal and Correct palette again. I'm using the dark brown shade this time, going from under my cheekbone to where my eye starts. So I give myself about 2 layers of this, and then after that I'm going to sharpen my jaw line as well. So I will actually go from the jawline all the way down to my chin to just give myself a sharper chin. So it's like shaving my chin, not chin, my jaw down, but using makeup. So it's really safe. Once again, I go over it with my powder, and then I just blend that contouring that I did in with more powder so that it looks like those are shadows on my face. So it looks really natural. Doesn't look like I drew those lines on my face. And at the same time, my face actually looks sharper and more feminine. I also blend in the blush and make my blush last longer as well. And then I go on to my bareMinerals Mineral Veil as usual, and this is just going to go over most of my face. I put more on my T-zone, and then under my eyes, and then my chin, and in my nose area, but I also go over the rest of my face lightly. This will just make sure that my face is set. Now time for my lips. I'm using Jordana's matte line. This is Rouge number 33, and this is a wonderful red for I think all skin tones. For people who have the same skin tone as me, I think this is going to be your best friend in terms of red. But please remember to moisturize, because this is a matte lipstick and it is quite mattifying and dry, so you will have to moisturize. And also it's a blue tone kind of lipstick, so your teeth won't look so yellow. So smack your lips together and then get a tissue and blot. And after blotting, you can put the tissue on top again and put some translucent powder on top of it and just powder your lip area. This will also help in getting your lipstick to stay. And after this, I am going to put on another layer of the lipstick. I actually wanted to put gloss on top of this, but after looking at this wonderful, beautiful red color, I was so mesmerized, and I told myself that I'm just going to keep it as is. You can always put gloss on top, it's really up to you. Depends on what kind of look you're going for, and I was going for a matte lip, so this I think works well. So yeah, that's about it. Now I'm just going to put on another layer of my mascara, because like I said, I want my mascara, or rather I want my lashes to be like wonderful for this look. because your lashes will totally open up your eyes and make you look really awake. And that's what you want for a holiday look, because you want to look really happy and really attentive, and yeah, it will just be so much better for a holiday look. And my hair looks a little bit messy, but let's ignore that. So your upper lash line and lower lash line. Your lower lash line is also really important, so don't forget that. How do I look? That's it. Really simple to do. Merry Christmas!